2021 Nebraska Synod Assembly. The Nebraska Synod gathered digitally for its first ever online assembly on Saturday, June 5th. Live stream from the television studios of the University of Nebraska Omaha, the assembly managed to share online worship, hear from presenters, conduct elections, transact business, and engage in dialogue, all in a matter of 6 hours. The opening worship was adapted from the ELCA's commemoration of the 50th anniversary of ordination of Lutheran women in the U.S., the 40th anniversary of the first ordination of a woman of color, and the 10th anniversary of the ordination of persons in same-sex marriages. Former Bishop Jessica Christ of the Montana Synod was the guest preacher and served as a keynote speaker as well, reflecting on the critical importance of lifelong learning for all disciples. Reverend Dr. Rafael Malpica Padilla was the ELCA churchwide representative and reported on all that the Nebraska Synod does nationally and globally through the many varied expressions of the ELCA's ministries. Picking up on a phrase from Bishop Moss's report in the Bulletin of Reports, he repeatedly asked whether we will lean backward and tip over into history or lean forward and tip over into a new future. He spoke with passion of the ways the ELCA is leaning into God's future and expressed gratitude to the Nebraska Synod for its support and leadership within the ELCA. For more details, click the link below. 150th Anniversary of the Nebraska Synod. September 2021 marks the 150th anniversary of the Nebraska Synod. In thanksgiving for the Spirit's ongoing work in our church, the Synod is planning a year of storytelling, discernment, and celebration. The 150th anniversary of that event will be commemorated in a variety of ways throughout the coming months, and culminating in a birthday party of sorts at the 2022 Synod Assembly. Over the course of those months, resources will be made available for congregational use to help spotlight the history and mission of the Synod and to encourage congregations to share stories of their own histories and mission. The first formal event of the commemoration year will be Nebraska Synod Sunday, August 29, 2021. Congregations are encouraged to lift up the 150th anniversary that weekend and to make use of bulletin, newsletter, and worship resources, including a sermon video and manuscript that will be made available this summer. Watch the e-news, the Synod website, and other communications for more information, and plan now to start the party on August 29th. Synod staff updates. After nearly 9 years of serving the Nebraska Synod in his role as assistant to the bishop, Pastor Steve Meising is departing the Synod staff in order to take a new call. Steve's diverse work has seen him assisting with congregational call processes, working with the PMA program, assisting congregations in conflict, providing pastoral care and support to rostered ministers, relating to our companion Synod Church in Argentina and Uruguay, serving on a variety of teams, committees, and boards, and much more. He will be completing his time on staff at the end of July. Steve leaves behind a host of relationships of trust, respect, admiration, and appreciation, built up over years of faithful and dedicated ministry. He will be sorely missed, said Bishop Brian Moss. I hope many will join me in expressing deep thanks to Steve and wishing him well in his return to congregational ministry. Pastor Steve will be serving as rector of the Episcopal Church of Our Savior in North Platte. Hybrid Church Webinar. The Southwestern Texas Synod invites all of Region 4, which includes the Nebraska Synod, to take part in a webinar series on hybrid church. The series will be free and take place on 5 consecutive Mondays starting July 26. Topics include Introducing the Hybrid Church, July 26, Designing Faith Formation for the Post-Pandemic World, August 2nd, Hybrid Worship, How On-the-Ground and Online Worship Connect, August 9th, Engaging People Online, It Takes More Than Being There, September 16th, and Technology Options for the Hybrid Church, September 23rd. Each will start at 7 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Mountain. Presenters include Dave Daubert, Deacon Kenny Champagne, and John Roberto. More details, including webinar descriptions, can be found on the flyer here, and a link to register is here. Drink from the Well. As we work our way out of the pandemic, are you struggling a bit with getting back up to speed? And maybe you are aware of that little itch in your soul that tells you there is something more to your faith than what you're living. There is a way to gradually grow into the deeper spiritual longing. Drink from the Well is an 8-month journey you can take to experiment with different ways to pray. You'll learn how to pray with the scriptures. You'll get to pray with art and music, gratitude, walking, and meditation. Each month you will learn 1 or 2 ways to pray. At the end, you get to sort through which methods work best for you. Drink from the Well starts with an introduction in August. Then, September through April, you'll participate in a webinar and a spiritual direction group. You can watch a short video and register at the link below.